Hello, hello, hello. So, we are carrying on with what we did yesterday. Well, I say we carried on what we did yesterday. We are building Jurassic World Evolution 2, and
Hmm.
we're doing Jurassic World. And I believe all we've got left to do is the Indominus enclosure.
Yes.
So, let's load this up.
Welcome everybody. Well, probably no one joined yet.
Right, so we've got Main Street there. Got a raptor paddock. Could I
I'm not
build it
sure.
on the same? No, let's split it up so it's just easy. Create a new one. Sandbox. You know, I might actually go for Northwest rather than Nubla 2015.
Yeah, don't go somewhere where you're gonna need like where you're gonna be able to have jungle foliage,
Yeah.
but somewhere where what's the terrains like on these other places? Because
I
you need
think
like
I think
stone and
Northwest.
pebbles.
I think Northwest would be the best one.
Hmm.
Probably a standard custom. No weather, terrain, flattened. Oh, fine. No disease. Oh, yep. Cash unlimited. Appeal difficulty. Easy. 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 Contracts off.
Hmm. Oh, we need to change your thumbnail.
Done. All done. You don't need to worry.
Well, okay. Got that thing popped up. You know, like where it automatically does it when you.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Right. Okay. While we started, let's check out the paint.
Hmm.
So, yeah, we've got grass, we've got rock, we've got snow, sand, and dirt. And here is probably the best place to put it. Right. So, let's first of all paint an area. It's quite light, actually, the dirt.
Indeed.
And the rock is grey. I don't think it's going to work.
Um. What about what about that's cool. I like the grey.
Yeah, but it's not. It's dark brown, isn't it, inside the Indominus
Oh,
enclosure?
inside. Right. Sorry, I thought you meant around the outside.
No, no, insides. I don't think we can do it here on.
Nah, you might have to go. It doesn't look very jungly, does it?
No, we're going to have to go back to Nubla
Yeah.
2015 then. Right, and we'll go Jurassic World neutral color grading.
What about Isla Sorda?
Nah, the map's not great for building on. That's comfort off. None. I'm going to be panoramic fuel. Narrative and boom. Right. So we're starting yet another is the new but 2015 map. I've got about 4 or 5 on the go at the moment.
Well, the good news is it don't matter because you haven't got to do anything. You've just got to build that paddock in that little area. You ain't got to worry about anything else.
So we can do it close over to this way. So let's have a look at the painting. Yeah, so the rock. We've got rock, dirt, and sand. So we could do, obviously, the rock for the inside. What are you laughing at?
Oh, just some text. Anyone on the chat yet?
No, not yet. We've got a few people watching, so just drop a message and say who you are. Right, okay, so shape of the Indominus enclosure. If we do, so the back end is the steps where they go up to the office, like the lookout bit.
Well, it's not actually a square.
No, it's not a square.
It's like a hexagon shape. When you look at the Indominus paddock from the blue, see the blue. It's not squared at all.
No.
It just looks squared from the way it's filmed.
Yeah.
It's if you look at the Indominus paddock from the control room view,
yeah,
it's like a big hexagon, a bit like, well, an elongated hexagon.
Yeah.
So one side is, the sides are longer than, I can't explain that. Oh, no, octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's an octagon.
Yeah.
So you've got the front entrance, which is the bit where it comes out, and the bit where the stairs are is on the first corner.
Okay.
It's just so heavy on jungle that you don't really notice it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Let me find an image.
Yeah, I know from like the aerial view when they're trying to look at the GPS, and I think it goes, it's in there with you, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. See if I can. See if I can get a photo.
Right, so we can now get our sort of hexagon shape from that. Hey, welcome Jack. Good to see you on the stream, mate. And Jurassic Theory, welcome. And yep, we're all good.
Hey, hello there.
So 1, 2.
Yeah, the way it's built, it's very strange. It makes it look like it's square, but it's not.
No.
From the ground level. Matty Davis, I'm giving you a shout out, son. There you go. He asked for a shout out.
Okay, I think my chat's delayed.
No, he texted me.
Oh, he texted you. Right, okay.
He said, give me a shout out, I'll be on soon.
Alright, fair enough. So, the bit with the gate. So the gate we can make at the front.
Yeah, it's a very odd shape actually, because the gate's actually not. I don't think it's very central. Oh no, it is central. It's not particularly big either.
Nah.
Like the actual paddock is not very big.
Let's just see how this sort of looks. So I've made like the front bit with the gate slightly longer.
Yeah.
I can put it together and just see how it looks from.
I'm still doing me. Just having a look. I'm still looking now at the moment. Oh, I know where I'll have it. Thank you, Jennifer Evans.
Yeah. Right, so with the back and the front, I've made it slightly longer. So it's an octagon, but it's sort of like that.
That looks so big.
It's not that big.
It does look massive.
It's about the same size as the Raptor paddock.
Which is massive.
It ain't that big.
Right, here we go. Got it. Got it. There you go. It's coming your way.
Bing. Right, okay. I know how to do this then. So let's get these back up.
See, the grey bit on the left is the front entrance. So that's where the helicopter lands. That's where the truck is.
Welcome, Dan. Welcome to the stream, mate.
Well, Danny Boy's back, is he?
He is. Right, so let's get our markers set up again.
I think it looks weird because it's so big.
How are we going to do the observation deck? So I was going to add in a viewing gallery.
Yeah, viewing gallery pretty much works perfect, don't it?
Yeah, it looks like pretty spot on, to be honest. So, right, so for every, if I go back to demolish mode,
I'll be back very shortly.
no worries.
Second.
Right, so for every, is that going to work? Let's have a look at picture again. So it might, if I extend this out a little bit more, I need to see where it would connect properly. Right, let's do it a little bit longer. Let's look at 3 panels and then a further 3 panels. Get rid of that. Right, okay, yeah, so that works out perfectly. So there's an extra 3 panels. So 1 full length and then an extra 3 panels. And that lines up nicely with a longer edge.
Within theory.
Storm? Hold on. Why is there storms? No weather. And want it daytime. Can't have storms. I don't think I can avoid this storm.
That's already started.
I mean, how annoying would it be if a bloody tornado comes right through and completely destroys what I built?
Would be quite funny, actually.
2, 3.
What about, you could use the, what was the other terrain option? The light option?
The light option was sand or dirt.
Okay. Well, you could probably put sand over the top of the dirt, like, really faintly, to make it look more like a grey colour.
Yeah, you can have a look. So that is about the shape. So it's an octagon with...
Yep, looks good
Yeah.
so far, I think.
Right, and now, annoyingly, as we all know from the last stream, we have to use... where are we? Attractions, park tour. We sadly have to use the Jurassic Park gate. Oh no, I could actually, the gate's on here. Like, this gate is not too far off.
The gate that Indominus gets at just looks like that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like pretty much exactly like
Yeah,
it.
it's not bad. I mean, obviously, it's bigger.
Yeah. Well, I think what it is the paddock's bigger
Yeah.
that you've built. Like, within reason, the paddock should probably only be like one of those lengths.
Yeah.
But it's just too small. Like, in real life, the paddock was too small for the Indominus.
Yeah.
So you've built it to sort of make it a little bit more realistic.
Yeah. So we've got that, and then we've got, if I get the viewing
Right,
gallery.
JT? JT's not been on for a while, actually.
No. So the viewing gallery. So we've got that one, which is the Jurassic World one.
It looks so tiny now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It looks so tiny. You know what?
No, I can't use Jurassic Park because it's got the thatch roof. Actually, the wildlife one's really good.
Oh, you know what you could do?
Go on.
So it looks like it's slightly off the ground. You could dig down like one level.
In what way?
So when you're in the paddock, you're looking down into it. So what I mean is like
lower the terrain.
sort of, yeah, just one level. I don't know. It might be awful, but I know.
Yeah, no, it's going to be awful.
Yeah, lift that back up straight away.
Right, I'm going to go for the wildlife research viewing gallery. It's got those sort of nice big windows at the front.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right, and keep that
I like it.
central. So we've got the gate. We have got the viewing gallery. We now need to add in some trees. Forreston.
Would you like a remake of Telltale's Jurassic Park the game? I would like a sequel to it. Because it's not canon anyway. So they might as well just make a fresh, brand new story and continue that one on. It's wide, you never told me it was wide.
So that is the sort of the mud path that obviously Owen...
Yeah, I kind of thought that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
What's them trees like? The palm tree things?
Those ones, the calamites.
The
No.
ones underneath.
No, I mean, I can throw in some palm trees just to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, what, a Telltale game part 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be good. I can't remember if I finished that game or not.
What, Gerard?
On one of our streams, did we?
What's that? You've done the series and didn't complete it.
Yeah, I figured that was... I've completed it before, but...
Jack says do a
channel.
mixture of trees.
Yeah.
Just stick some redwoods in there, why not?
Let's have a look what the temps go. Temps gilly. Oh no, they're too small, aren't they? And where was the water in the Indominus enclosures? Sort of back corner, wasn't it?
There was water. There wasn't any water in there.
There's got to be water in the paddock.
Oh, yeah, I know, but there wasn't, was there?
Right, now, again, annoyingly for Jurassic Park, we have to build the science centre and everything else before we can release the Indominus.
Right, just to show you how
Stupid. Pathetic.
small the paddock actually was, right? They were in the control room bit, just in there, in that glass viewing gallery, and they could see outside the window to the scratches that were on that diagonal wall.
That's mad, isn't it?
Just to show you, I reckon if you made it realistic, as in
Yeah.
to the paddock in the film, it would be half the size of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easily. Right, so let's get these right out of the way. Staff centre.
There's one thing about this game that needs to change.
I know, it's sandbox mode, and you have to do all of this just to release dinosaurs into your park. And hire scientists as well. Pass. So bear with me guys while I do all this. Next time I will prepare and just hire all my scientists. Because the next stream I plan to do once Jurassic World is finished is do a full Jurassic Park. So that should be good fun. Right, let's connect these up. And now I need to hire all of my scientists. Put the upgrades on as well. Science capacity. Right, so we need a lot of, is it logistics and genetics? I think it is genetics. You'll do. You're good. You're good. See, I hate having to do this for a bloody sandbox game. You're trying to just do what you want, and yet you have to hire all your scientists and go for this. It should just be the fact that you can do it straight up. Let's see, are they on the farm and the traders? They're watching Grant performed. Right. Okay, let's just train them all up. Because I forget what genetics I need for, what levels I need to release the Indominus in. Right, let's have a look.
Sorry, boys and girls.
Fine.
Parenthood decided to kick in.
Right,
Baby was like, "Daddy's live. I'm having none of it."
yeah. Right, let's just make sure we've got the right colour.
It's just standard, isn't it?
Yeah, it hasn't got any stripes, is it? It's just a plain grey.
It's just standard, normal.
Yeah, but the standard thing on this comes with that runner pattern.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, okay, so it's only 15, so I could have got away with only a couple of scientists, but there we go. Alright.
Have we heard that they're trying to de-extinguish the mammoth? Yeah. And they're probably trying to. The thing is, it'd be nowhere for it to live.
And Jack goes, you know, Ellie's on the farm in the trailer. He's her watching Grant falling into the wood chipper. Right, okay, so is there anything else I can add? Where's over in it? Anything else I can add to that Indominus enclosure? What's on the outside? I don't think it's... I can do like the sand.
Did you do the sand? Yeah.
Right, so we've got... Yeah,
I'd make everywhere else covered in trees as well. It's literally like plonked in the middle of nowhere. It's just got jungle all around it as well.
Right, I actually don't have the scientists to put the bloody Indominus Rex out. So I've got to fire some of the weak.
That's so ridiculous. Fire the weak. So stupid.
Yeah.
Like when they do, like Frontier do all these live streams, right? They never ever play it and realise, oh, you know like when you go to cook something when you're at home.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I really need one of those things, like a spatula. So then, once you've finished making do with what you've got, you go on Amazon, you buy a spatula. So next time you make that meal, you've got exactly what you need. Do they not go online and play this and think, oh, we really should take these scientists out?
Yeah.
Because they're always doing live streams.
Yeah, I'll keep the scientists in for the chaos theory mode.
Yeah, but that adds to the challenge, doesn't it?
Yeah. But Sandbox, I mean, it is just ridiculous. 7, 6, 5. Alright, Jack says, add all the trees around it and the roads leading to it. Yep, I can get onto that. Keep losing it. So, I've got to paint as well.
You know what you could do? You know when you do your, when you do your grand video at the end?
Yeah.
You could land your helicopter quickly, pan out, go into photo mode, make it look like Masrani's chopper has landed. If you don't hold that down, Steve, it won't come out of sand. It'll just tap it. It'll just lightly cover it.
Yeah, I want the outside to be sand.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I mean, it's just too sandy now, though, isn't it? What I mean is, if you tap it, it goes like just a grey colour.
I don't really see much difference.
Well, the reason I'm saying is because when I did my Ian Malcolm picture,
yeah,
I was if I didn't want the shading to be so dark, I tapped it really lightly, and
Yeah.
it gradually fills it. But I suppose sand is better than the dirt.
Yeah, it's just too dark on the outside.
Shouldn't we make the game, fun?
Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the challenge mode, the Chaos Sphere mode, and completing it all.
I think the campaign was probably my favourite though, because you got to drive in a vehicle.
Good. Yeah.
You got to drive in a vehicle and go around, sort of spying on Allosauruses and trying to track them down in the wild and stuff. And that was the fun side of the game.
The Fallen Kingdom Chaos Theorem mode was absolutely brilliant. It's where you had to find Blue out in the wild, didn't you? And
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
do the T-Rex.
Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, I think the Dominion DLC will be good.
Yeah,
whatever
I can't wait for that.
We have to do
if we get one. I know there's space. There's definitely space.
I've just realised you put that viewing gallery in the wrong place.
It's in that corner bit, isn't it?
Yep.
Figured as much. It's alright, I can move it. Right, let's get in. We've got that aerial shot, haven't we? So I can see where the roads are.
And the trees go right up to that corner.
Yeah, that's right. So the road goes up to there. So it's at the front. So most of this.
Jack says, so what are your plans for future Jurassic World Dominion trailer drops?
Oh.
It's a very good question, isn't it? Because a little bit of me really don't want to know anymore.
Yeah, honestly, I think...
I'm really enjoying doing all the speculating and...
I mean, lucky enough, I'm so busy with, like, work and everything that I can go off Twitter and Jurassic all the time. So I might leave the trailer. And the trailer I saw, the recent one, that's it for me, I think. And I can avoid spoilers pretty well.
Yeah, so that trailer recently is enough for me as well. Like,
yeah.
Technically, if that was all we got, I'd be happy if that's all we've got. Because it shows enough, 100% enough to sort of not worry about, it doesn't give any of the story away, does it?
No.
The only issue I've got is that everyone that we follow, everyone that we do, socials with, everyone that, got people in the chat like James Ronan and people like that that love it so much they're going to post stuff.
Yeah.
Just purely because, most people, they're going to want to talk about this as much as they can.
Yeah.
So
to me,
I've just said James Ronan then, but like as if he doesn't do it intentionally to sort of spoil anything. It's just that he anything that's official released, he loves to talk about. So
yeah, because it was quite funny when obviously you didn't watch the trailer when it first came out because you wanted to wait and do your reveal.
Yeah.
And within a couple of minutes, it was in the big WhatsApp group chat we're in, Jack. Straight away, James was on it. He had the voice message. He was breaking down the whole trailer, and I'm thinking, like, James, do not listen to what Ronan is saying.
Yeah, sounds like I'm being like I'm not at all. I'm just like if I'm not. He's not the type of person that spoils stuff because he's known the plot of this film and he's kept it so quiet.
Yeah.
Because him and Siki T saw that leak, so. They've been really good in that respect.
Yeah.
But I feel like being on so many chats with him and, wanting to talk about it, especially Missing Compies, because on that podcast, they talk about everything.
Yeah.
So.
No, like Jack says, need to make a subgroup somewhere so we can hang out with those who've seen the film. That way we won't tell you anything, we can still talk Jurassic. Yeah, I'm down for that. A spoiler-free group chat. I hate doing curved roads.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I hate trying to curve these paths. Alright, there we go. So from the footage, if that is a road, I'm guessing it is a road because it's the only thing that can be a road. Sort of just veers off.
Wouldn't it be a dirt road though? Because
you can see what it's like.
Anyway, I think it looks cool now. It looks better. Now you've done all the trees around it and stuff. It looks good.
Yeah, set it up, mate. Painting. Insert username. I hope you have a nice day. Cheers, mate. It's been not too bad. I go away tomorrow for the weekend. Going to that Jurassic grill, which if you didn't, if you didn't hear on the podcast, no, the video yesterday, I'm going to a Jurassic themed restaurant tomorrow, like taking the kids and doing a bit of bowling. But my only fear is the storm.
Yeah, it's windy, isn't it?
Yeah. So obviously
there'll be loads of blown over statues of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
They're like on their side, like roaring and kicking their leg in the air.
That's it. Right.
I feel like this place used to be a lot more jungly.
Yeah.
Like that whole area used to be like. Hey, Karen.
Lucky enough, like putting the trees in is really quick.
Yeah. Imagine how much quicker this would be if we had a mouse and keyboard though.
Yeah. And that's it, 'cause we had somebody watched our video from yesterday. I mean, to be honest, he has got some fair points. It might not be the most beautiful park, like, you know, likeness. You know, there probably are people out there that can build it a lot better than I can. But what we are striving to do is make the most accurate, like film accurate park there is.
Yeah. Like we've even said, hold our hands up, we probably should have built from Main Street downwards rather than the lagoon first, building backwards. But, you know, in hindsight, we probably would do that bit different.
Yeah.
But everything else, we've gone for trying to make it, you know, as accurate as we can in terms of like scale and where the monorail should be, rather than make it a logistical park that would function. We're doing it for other reasons because you're planning on doing a big video of where we're going to crop all these different areas together as like almost like it's all on one island.
Yeah.
So it should be okay. I think we're all right, mate. We'll live.
Yeah.
You could maybe do some like shrubby plants down the bottom.
Ornamental shrubs.
Right, all those little ones. See what they do. Right near the base.
What about some fruit and nut? Somebody's got ground.
Yeah, because there's lots of stuff on the ground, isn't there?
Yeah. Just sort of fill in all the little areas, really.
When you think about it, how the Indominus was put in its paddock, right? It was obviously reared in here, so it's been put in as a baby and let.
Yeah.
It's like in freedom with that, and it's like some zip line carcass. I'm surprised they didn't bring that in this game, actually.
Yeah. What, lowering the cowling?
Yeah, oh no, just a zipline carcass. Like they did with the zipline shark.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure most carnivores would probably like to eat it at a convenient biting height.
Yeah, well, you think you had it in Jurassic Park when they're lowering the cow in, so why can't they add it in?
It's true.
Again, we're asking for like minimal stuff when, to be honest, the whole game needs redoing. Not the whole game. There's a lot of things that need changing in it. A lot.
It's a massive improvement from the last game in a lot of ways.
And also a downgrade, considering that we haven't got the licensed buildings from Main Street.
Yeah, it's like they took one step forward and then 2 steps back in some ways.
Right, so let's get the...
But, I don't know.
Let's get Indominus in. Like, being able to deliver it into your enclosure
That's
without...
so much better.
Yeah.
Having that
imagine-
thing attached to each paddock.
Oh, it was horrible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'd say out of all of it, that is probably the best addition to this game.
Yep.
Right, and we also need to get a helicopter.
Say, mate, there's a few things that I really love about the new version, and that is definitely one of the best things. The other one probably actually wasn't on release. It's the ability to change the pattern, to select each pattern for each egg.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Nothing gets past.
But it's annoying that you
especially
can't.
mistakes.
Every batch you can't
Make sure
do
you're
that
paying
with.
attention
You
to
have
the
to do a
details, or
separate.
you'll be hearing
Sorry,
from
a separate
me.
batch
Yeah.
to
Who
pick
am
a
I?
separate different individual.
Dr. Henry Wu.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Right, let's see.
What
Show
can I
view.
say? The Indominus Rex remains my most
There
inspired
is-
creation.
It's white.
Nature can create a dinosaur, but only I can bring
cool.
an
I like the
Indominus
backdrop
Rex to
too.
life.
Where is
To
it?
do so required a tremendous amount of research, gene mixing, splicing and manipulation, and, of course,
It's
determination.
white.
The
not
end
white.
result is a hybrid dinosaur. that
It's
is both
grey. You
beautiful
never told me it was
and
grey.
deadly.
A grey
An alpha
dinosaur?
predator among alpha predators. So
Okay, it
treat
does look
with
pretty
the
good.
care and respect it deserves.
Yeah, it's cool. Good model that.
Yeah.
Well, I think you've done a good job.
we
It seems
just
pretty.
need-
It seems like an actual proper paddock that would be used, as opposed to that pathetic tiny thing that we saw in the film.
Yeah. Show me the dinosaur.
Got my license. 2 more days.
Show me my dinosaur. I love
How's
that
my
thing.
guest doing that? Yeah, so do I. Are my guests happy? Are they enjoying life? Enough about ghosts.
It's so this scene where they're approaching Indominus paddock is my probably second most favourite non-dinosaur scene in the
Oh,
film.
really?
Yeah.
It's a good choice.
The first actually being when Zack and Gray first arrive on the island. So when they get off the boat and they go through up the hotel, and it's just when when Gray says, "I don't want to wait anymore,"
Yeah.
and then opens the curtains to Main Street.
Yeah, I like this bit when the Jurassic Park theme kicks
Yeah. Come on, turn around. Alright, so enter capture mode.
He's just being dramatic. You spare no expense, he said. Can you not land it?
No.
What?
No, you can't land a helicopter. It has to be on the helipad. But you can sort of get away with it if you used to do like that.
Yeah.
So let's hide the UI.
Can you go Put it a bit closer to the paddock so you can go down from ground level.
I can't remember how to play raising lower now. Make it look like it's landed.
So this is why we really need to have like the ability to sort of higher the walls up a little bit.
Yeah.
What about adding one of those poles for surging power to act on some of the crap around the paddock?
Can have a look and see what we're allowed to do. So the pylons, yeah? I think they might be a bit too big. Like if the walls were probably, say the same again, double the height than that is, then these pylons would work really well.
What are you trying to do, the scaffolding thing?
Yeah.
What about using the lamppost things?
Ah, it's a good point. He says that's the crane. Oh, I hate my mouse. It keeps auto turning off. So the lanterns.
Doors dinos. Welcome to the Unicast stream.
I'm trying to think where we could put the crane then to feed.
Big white crane.
Yeah, so it's visible for... It's got to be about there, isn't it? From the view, I'm trying to think of the viewing gallery when they're lowering the... It was fairly close, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll do.
The crane is outside the paddock.
Yeah, but the zip line's got to go somewhere where the food would go.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming... Unless the...
Oh, see, this is so difficult. You see, this is the issues that we come against when trying to build stuff on this game. Like if this was, say, Minecraft or, you know, Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster, we can just add in vehicles here and everything we need. It's reaching the arm in to feed the Indominus. Yeah, I just don't know how we can make it look like a crane.
It's funny because the logistics of this building is as mysterious as the lab.
Yeah.
All the lab and the cinema and that all being in the Jurassic Park visitor centre.
Yeah. So hear me out. I know this won't look like a vehicle, but from up above, like you're saying, Jack, the small substation will look like a vehicle from far away. So it's like a massive crane.
You could go and drive a...
But I can't get the helicopter there and a vehicle there at the same time.
You can get a vet unit truck.
What, and then try and... Oh, it's going to be hard to get it where you need it.
Yeah, but...
The second you unpause to fly the helicopter, it's going to want to go and head back to what it's doing.
You could, but you could also block it in with... with a fence.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of or with some pylons, like some decorations or something.
Take a car there and damage it. Let's have a look. See what we got. Operations.
I'm looking at these pictures of the.
Yeah, so look, there's our crane. If you squint and you've got really bad vision, it kind of does look like a vehicle.
The crane is actually outside the viewing gallery.
But doesn't
Just so
he?
you know.
Doesn't
Nah.
he? The Indominus comes out the gate.
Yeah, but the crane's actually outside the viewing gallery. I've got the picture here.
I'm gonna have to watch that scene very quickly.
No, I'll just show you the picture. Yeah.
Because I'm sure the Indominus Rex comes straight out the gate.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then there's a
you're
truck there. He goes under the truck, don't he?
Yeah.
Well, maybe the crane moves when before the Indominus comes out, but the scene when they're landing and they're talking is the crane's there.
Yeah, I'm just having a look now. I've got it. So, yeah, so
Because
Chris Pratt runs straight out the gate, running straight forward. Yeah, and then slides. So the crane is directly outside the front gate.
Yeah, it is when the Indominus breaks out,
Yeah.
but is that the look you're going for?
Yeah, so I'm going to get the Indominus to escape.
Okay. Do you know what I really wish you could do? Pick up little people and plonk them in.
Yeah.
So you could put a load of people outside the sand.
Couple of workers.
On the sand, yeah, and the Indominus will just run out the gate after him.
Okay, right. So let's go and see if we can. I'm going to have to create a path there as well, ain't I? So we've got the mobile vet unit. Let's see what cosmetics we got.
Can you imagine being one of these workers that are having to like pile concrete onto these fences? Because you know, like they're like doing like the Indominus is in the paddock while they're working on it.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I think I put vehicles to destroy it off. There we go. So now we've just got the fun job of driving the vehicle back and forth into the brick wall so we can destroy it.
Okay, cool. So you know what? It makes me laugh as well. He said there's like we have the best structural engineers in the world, and then you look at that, it just looks like a load of Jenga waiting to happen, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks just like your basic fence build. Like what anyone has in the garden. Just
Well, it looks like me and you have made it.
Yeah. I preferred the stadium from the poster.
Oh, the stadium and the poster's superb.
Yeah.
Love that. Built out of Minecraft, didn't we? That was so good. You can.
Right. So let's drive it
good.
into Indominus and see if it will attack, because it will take absolute ages for me to smash up the vehicle by driving into a brick wall. Where is it? Ah, you're over there.
Do you know what it reminds me of, actually? When
Yeah.
you look at it, like a load of stacked custard creams. It's just funny, I don't know, like as a visual, it looks cool, like, because obviously it's something we've never seen before.
Yeah.
But the more you look at it, it's just the funnier it looks.
It is actual, like, a proper crap building.
Yeah.
Like, what's he say? Majority says he's got like $20 million invested.
$26 million asset.
Invested into the Indominus, and yet they spent about 15 quid.
Fiver.
a fucking fence. Oh, what, the little bloke poking his head out the truck as he's getting smashed up. Right, I've just got to make sure I watch the health of this and it doesn't just blow up.
Yeah, that'd be funny. I'd love it if the Indominus just chomped that little geezer sticking his head up.
Right, I think one, maybe two more hits. I hope you guys appreciate the effort that we put into trying to make these film accurate.
Probably not. We'll have about 4 views.
Come on.
I think the thing is, Steve, I think we're just too sarcastic.
Yeah.
Just people don't like it.
Look at how the blocks are stacked. They put them horizontal, but the smaller vertical ones are when they stop building. Then you go into large and repeat the process again on top. Yeah, because they've got what, 3 long ones, and then they change it. Christ. And then they're just building it up again.
I don't think I don't think at any point they finished it. Like,
no, because you think they've got 4, like at the front we've got, what, there's 4 there. The other side has got 3. One bit's got 2, another bit's got 3.
to be fair, looking at it, you look at the guys, the guys that are walking around in that picture, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say its head height is roughly the size, roughly the height of the blocks going down, like
Up and down.
up and down, yeah?
Yeah.
If that stretched up onto its hind legs and lifted its arms up, it could technically put its claws, hand claws, over the top of the gate.
Yeah.
I think it'd be big enough to do that. Maybe at a push.
I reckon so.
Like, look at that guy that's right next to the fence. You're looking at, he's a 6 foot guy, say 6, 12. I suppose that he's quite tall actually. Right, that's 18 foot to the very bottom of the vertical blocks, and that's as tall as. No, I'd say that's probably a bit too high, but it'd almost reach if he stretched with his arms, almost reach the top of that gate.
Yeah.
Like if you had a run up and clawed it, you could probably get over that gate. It's such a random conversation. Talking about like the behaviour of the Indominus Rex.
Well, I just Austin Powers bloody vehicle.
Yeah, I guess also they didn't take into consideration like the athleticism of the animal. Like if it's part like you think of Rex, it's pretty much it's not doing anything apart from walking.
Yeah.
It's not jumping. It's not jumping, is it? It's not climbing on anything.
Nah.
Whereas the Indominus Rex has got the ability to climb on something if it needed to, because of its anatomy. It kind of gives it that sort of advantage. It's almost raptor, isn't it? It's like a 50-foot raptor.
Yeah.
So, you know, if it needed to climb up something, it would.
Yeah.
I love that little thing that was it Manuel? Jack, you might be able to tell me out. He made that behind the scenes footage, the black and white videos of the night vision camera from inside the Indominus paddock. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I love your dedication to destroy this van. Oh my god.
It is so slow.
This should be the next Chaos Theory mode.
Yeah.
Try and destroy the truck.
Well, it is actually a trophy on the PlayStation.
How was it?
Yeah, you got to destroy your vehicle. So annoyingly, I have already done this before. But I did it with the Ranger vehicle, which is a lot quicker than this heat.
Yeah.
Right. So there's some crates and stuff on the outside, isn't there? Of this.
You can probably get some of the decorations on that outside.
Yeah. Because this is taking absolutely forever.
Like I said, can't you just leave it there like that and put decorations in front of it so it can't move?
Right, yeah, I'll pause it and
Try it.
I will put just for now, and then I'll carry on destroying it off stream. Right now, hopefully, if I take control of it, I can let that build. Roll it. Yeah, the thing is, I don't want it to like explode as I've rolled it, and then end up like upside down somewhere. Right, so that's not going to go anywhere.
See me rolling and hating.
Right, so yeah, you're stuck. Right, so let's have a look at what awful decorations we can use to try and liven this bit up.
Most of the stuff is all around the base of the wall. It's all like cement blocks and
Yeah.
Bags of stones and all sorts of things. It's all around the base of the wall.
Yeah, and what have we got? Modern lights, flags.
You could use one of those flower beds,
Yeah,
the rock ones, and put them all along the wall.
yeah. Obstructed by a heavy fence.
There we go.
Oh yeah, actually it would look like the truck that the Indominus overturns. I'll play around with it, I'll see. I will try and get that Jeep damaged. And outside the gate area. Alright, let's add some small modern lights, I suppose. Just randomly in there.
Yeah, to be fair, it's almost 30. It's about 25 feet to the top of those horizontal blocks. No,
Yeah.
vertical blocks. And the Indominus is nowhere near that tall.
Nah.
So, but you never know. Could have done it with a run up and a,
Good enough.
jump.
Climbs up a tree.
Does what it does in one of those cheeky little beds.
Yeah, so what I do is once I've sorted out the truck and got that to flip over, I don't think there's much else I can do with the Indominus enclosure. Have a look out from there. So what I'll do is the picture, I will get the Indominus to come out the gate. So I'll open the gate and it will hopefully, it should poke its head through. And then I'll pause it, get the helicopter in as well. I might have to open the gate and get the
So what I
helicopter
think
over.
you need to do.
Go on.
I think you need to get Sherry to take a photo of you running so you're quite, small but running at the camera, and then you should mask it and crop it onto a photo of the Indominus coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, you can, but it's whether you will.
Yeah. We shall see. Well, you've
Has he
seen
got it in his locker?
her latest drawings, so anything's possible.
That's true. If you haven't seen our latest drawings,
Yeah. Head
go
over
on
to
to
Twitter.
Yeah, go on to Twitter and Instagram.
Yes.
Be right back.
Yeah. Right, so that's the Indominus enclosure 2.
How many favourite likes have we got?
We've only got 5
One
likes.
like. We've
5.
had 10. Had 10 people on this chat.
That's half.
14 at one point.
Right, okay, so let's save it.
Imagine if you could actually build on this whole island.
What, up the mountains and everything?
Just everything.
Okay, so this is
Indominus
Jurassic
paddock.
World. Indom. Okay, and I know what we haven't done. So we've added a dinosaur into our park. The stream, first person who comments gets to name the Indominus Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Obviously, keep it PG, no swearing.
Oh, look at the Indominus chilling out there. He's such a cool act. Go have a little look at him. Gonna have a zoom. It's cool. I like it.
I really like the green coloration skin, like the variant, the Indominus Rex on this.
Yeah.
It's probably my favourite one out of all of them.
Do you know what? I didn't think I'd like another carnivore, like, as much as the Indominus.
Okay.
Like, of like a new introduction dinosaur.
Yeah.
But I really do like that Giganotosaurus.
Yeah. It is a really nice design.
Like, it's so different. I love it.
Nobody wants to name the Indominus. I'm quite surprised.
Nope.
I'd jump at the chance of naming this.
Nope. Everyone's left. But whoever does comment, then we will name it, even if it's late.
Yeah.
Jack said he might come back, so if he's the one that puts the name in the chat, then it'll be him. And he's part of the history of our program.
That is it.
Oh, I like the way it changes as well
Yeah.
when it
Let's-
goes through.
Get a go in there.
Bang.
Oh, I didn't mean to put it there. Let's see if we can get it to eat. I'll just demolish that now. Popeye, there we go. Chris, you're in. Popeye the Indominus.
This kid is just not going to sleep tonight.
Oh, bless her. Rover 259 Wild. Christ, mate, you are late. Hour
We're
and
about
10
nearly
minutes
done.
late. Right, so let's save that. Yep, just for Indominus. Last thing I want to do is overwrite Main Street, which is easily done, by the way. And let's have a load of Main Street. So we've got the Raptor paddock, we've got the aviary, Now got Indominus. What is left? I don't think there's much left, is there?
Not really.
Not from Jurassic World. I mean, trying to picture the scenes. Oh, we've got the oh no. See, now this is where it's going to become difficult. We could
the
do
river cruise.
Oh, river cruise could be fairly easy. We just get a very small paddock, like long paddock, fill it with water, and put all your herbivores in there. That could be quite easy. The challenge will be the old visitor centre. So you'd have to put your storms on, try and get it destroyed, and just cover it with trees.
Yeah,
Try and
that's a
get it.
good idea. We did that on another one.
Yeah.
The only annoying thing is I really wish they did a river cruise attraction.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
that, it literally could be the same mechanics as the other
tour
one.
ride. Yeah.
The tour ride, exactly the same, but you have to plot it within the water restriction.
Yeah. Yeah, or it creates the water for you, as it does the track. It can't be that difficult.
Favorite Call of Duty game? Modern Warfare 2?
3.
3?
3 was
What's the
mine.
one that had terminal in?
Oh, mate, you're asking the wrong person.
I think the one that had terminal in.
Oh, there's a glitch that happens with evolution sometimes where your directional pad doesn't want to work.
Oh yeah. Hate that. You have to exit out.
Yeah.
I've had to. Might be a good place to stop, to be fair. Every time I've done that, I've had to re-shut down the whole thing.
Yeah.
Please shut down the system.
Do you still need an air balloon?
There's a button that says push to close. Push it.
Right, yeah.
Get in it! Large, flat, and grey.